Hi guys, so today I'm going to be showing you the majority of the stuff that I used up during winter and spring. To be honest, a lot of this stuff I actually forgot to show in my big empties, like trilogy I guess you want to call it. So yeah, I thought I'd just carry it on to the next set of empties that I do. But if you do want to check those videos out, I'll have them linked around. So if I do have reviews of particular items or reviews that are upcoming for particular items, I'll just write them down in the description and then put a link when they're available. So I think I'm going to try and fish through the stuff that I do or plan to do reviews on first, just so they're out of the way and I won't say too much about them. Okay, so I think I've separated all of the stuff that I have a video on or will be doing a video on, so let's just breeze through them. So the first thing here is this Lush kind of, well, it's just the packaging because obviously I haven't got the thing to show you. It's the Melting Marshmallow Moment Bath Oil. I do have a demo review on this. Again, whether that's uploaded or not, I don't know. So links when they're ready will be in the description. Also, I've already got thoughts on my Soap and Glory Righteous Butter. That's another thing I've finished. Used up two, and I think they're my last Aveeno creams. Again, review on this. My Lush Angels on Bare Skin, some body cleanser. My Spa Standards White Ginseng and Hibiscus Antioxidant Facial Mask and Papaya and Honey Antibacterial Facial Mask. I have a demo review of this too. And lastly, I think for all the things that I've got reviews on and stuff, I have my BH Cosmetics Lovable Lash True Black Mascara. Just decided I probably need a bag for all this stuff. Seeing as my, if you can see it, my box is overflowing, might as well kind of get through the stuff that can't fit in the box. So the first thing here is my eSalon set. I dyed my hair with this for the first time, and if you want to see that video I'll have that linked, but I've pretty much used the majority of the stuff in here. I've used the dye, the conditioner, the shampoo and everything. Some of the things I can't have finished with is like the tools, so I've got the tools still, but the majority of this completely finished. Then I have this Fiji Water Lotus body cream by The Body Shop, and this was really nice. I remember getting it around Christmas, but what I actually wanted was the this perfume, but it just smells really fresh, really watery. So anyway, I decided I might as well get this. This is the closest thing that's going to linger on the skin other than the perfume. Apparently like their pumps were all broken, so all of this particular scent in the perfume had been like discontinued for then. I don't know if it came back, but yeah, I really love this, and I was using this continuously for quite a while, and then I realized it was really irritating my skin and it smelled more perfumated than I had previously thought. It just smelled really fresh originally, and then over time, as it started to irritate my skin, I started to get more itchy and stuff. I realised it's quite strongly perfumated, so I stopped using that, and then I recently picked it up again and just kind of finished the last of it off, and it didn't get any major reaction to it this time around. I think I've mentioned a few times of late I've been getting kind of mild eczema prone skin, and it's quite sensitive, especially like under the arms, tops of my thighs and stuff, so it gets really itchy if I'm putting stuff on there that's quite irritating to it, so that's why I kind of had to give a break to this. So I probably won't get this again, but I think I still like the smell. I just have to have a break from it because it did get a little bit too much. And I've got something boring. This is the Skin System Nail Varnish Remover by Asda. I did want to mention this because I didn't really like it. It took ages to actually get the nail varnish off, and I know this is bad, you probably shouldn't do this because of like all the chemicals and stuff, but I ended up mixing a little bit of another nail varnish remover in it just so I could get something from this rather than just throwing it out. But it says it's with added conditioner, but my nails still felt dry as anything after using this, so I wouldn't recommend it. Just go for maybe a different brand, or maybe it was just because, I don't know, it was a cheaper alternative. It didn't have all the great breaking down agents in it. I don't know, it just took ages to take off my nail varnish. Then I've got one of my favourite products ever. This is the Aussie Miracle Moist Shampoo. I don't like that word, but I like this product. I'm always going back to this brand, just this particular line, the Miracle Moist. I love it. Again, not too keen on the name. Really cringes me out. This is awesome. It smells super good. I think it's like quite fruity. Yeah, it's just the iconic Aussie smell. It's really, really nice. I love the conditioner. I love this line. It does great stuff for my hair. If you want to know, my hair is kind of like, it's relaxed, so it's chemically treated, and I dye it as well. So this line does great stuff. It really hydrates it, whilst giving it a great clean too. Then I've got this wet wipe. It is the Asda Little Angels Sensitive Cotton Soft Baby Wet Wipes. They're pretty good. I can't remember how I've mentioned these before, because where I use quite, I don't know, maybe a variety of wet wipes, I can never remember if I'm saying the right thing for this particular product, but yeah, it's quite good. It's got I mean, it's for babies, so it's quite sensitive anyway, and I've got sensitive skin, I'd say. It's a bigger sheet than most, I would think, so it does, you know, you get more, I guess, usage out of it, if that makes sense. I like these. I'll probably still carry on getting these. You get 64, and I think you can get these in like 3 for £1 or something like that. I think they're pretty cheap, so I do like these. Then I have Head and Shoulders anti-dandruff conditioner. Oh my god, I've been trying to use this up for years. I feel like I used to use this when I first started like looking after my own hair, and then I realised Head and Shoulders dries the hell out of it, especially because it's treated like chemically and I use dyes and stuff, so it wasn't doing good, and it stripped the colour out like nobody's business, which is great if you want to remove colour, but bad for everything else. So I think after a while I was just trying to use this as like a brush, like a makeup brush, hair brush, whatever, cleaner, and it just took ages to get rid of, but finally it's gone. This was in the citrus fresh scent. Did I say it was a conditioner? It's a conditioner. It smelled good, but generally what it's for, it's pretty crap. It dried the hell out of my hair, so I don't use Head and Shoulders anymore. If you see any other Head and Shoulders products, it's probably because I've had them for a while and I'm using them to clean my brushes and stuff. So yeah, never putting these on my hair again. Oh, just found another Ravino. As I said, I've already got a review on this, so I guess I might as well continue with like hair care stuff. I'll show you these dyes that I've had in the past, however many months, but I think I've had these for longer, much longer, so I haven't actually used these in a while. But I've got this Soft Sheen Carson Honey Blonde Dark and Lovely dye. This is the blonde dye I use when I want to change my colour completely. I'll put this on and it kind of goes that colour. It goes a little bit more orange on me depending on what dye I've had on underneath, but overall it's a good base to start with. It does make, if you want to put a blue on, it makes it look a bit green, so when I did that before my hair was pretty much green, but it looked cool. I do like this, and if I want to get a different colour, or maybe, I don't know, just lighten it up and stuff, I'll go for this again because it doesn't dry out my hair. It's quite nice, quite hydrating for me, so yeah. And a lot of these stuff were used like round the time and before my other empties videos where I did that massive 3 long video thing, so they're not really relevant anymore. Right, and then I've got this, which I'm assuming is from like the same hair dye set. It's the Soft Sheen Carson Dark and Lovely Moisture Rich Conditioner, but regardless, I just want to talk about this a little bit because oh my god, this was really nice, and I remember it having a nice scent as well, but again, it's been sitting in my little collection for a while, so probably, nah, it doesn't really have that scent anymore, but it was nice and it felt moisturising, and I wish they did a bigger tube of this because I do enjoy this when I get that hair dye, but because I rarely lift the colour of my hair, like, you know, with that blonde peroxide or whatever it is, I don't get this that often, but I would like a bigger size because I do like it as a product. Then I have 2 Schwarzkopf products. I have the Live Colour XXL in Shocking Pink 93 and Purple Punk 94. This was when I had my hair dyed. It was like orange at the front, like my fringe was orange, and it still kind of pulls a bit orange now. This pink on the top layer, red in the middle layer, and this purple underneath, and it looks pretty cool, but it was so subtle, like you hardly noticed unless the sun was on it, then you can see all the tones. Probably wouldn't go to the hassle like right now anyway, for such a subtle effect, but I did like these dyes, and whenever I'm pink like in my hair, it's generally gonna be this colour. I think I bought more of this type of pink than the pink I'm about to show you now. The pink I was about to show you is the Carnation Pink by Lush Directions. I did like this, but I think, as I said, I preferred the other pink that I just showed you because this didn't really change much. I think I used this mostly as a mixing medium just to add some more slip to the Live XXL pink because they're quite thick in their consistency, so it's really difficult to spread it through the hair, and I feel like you waste quite a few boxes by trying to spread it. So yeah, this gave it more slip. And then I don't remember how long ago this was. I think this is the one that Chloe gave me like years ago, but this is Lush Directions Atlantic Blue. I think I just put it on top when I had my green hair, but that was ages ago, so bloody hell, I have had some of these things for quite a while, but they're at the bottom of the box, so I guess I just kept forgetting to show them in those other empties videos. But yeah, I think this was good. I liked it, but as I said before, because of that dye, the blonde dye that I used, because it's kind of orangey, my hair just doesn't tend to take blue very well. It goes mostly green, but still a nice colour. Now for like more treatments, I suppose, in terms of hair, I've got 2 Garnier Ultimate Blends products. This is from the Sleek Restorer line, so it's the ones with coconut oil, and it's shampoo and the conditioner. I had the deep conditioner as well, but I might have already shown that, or I don't know what's happened to that. I think I might have already shown that before, but these were really nice. I think this is like my second favourite hair like wash and shampoo when compared to the Aussie Miracle Moist. These are really good, and I've still got a honey one from this brand to like, which is the deep restorer, I think, the really deep one in the tube. I've got that to try out, so hopefully I end up liking that. But this is great, and they've got so many different ranges in this line. I think they've got like the honey one, they've got an olive oil one. There's like about 6 different versions, so you can definitely choose one that's for you. They've also got a colour treatment one, you know, for people with dyed hair if they want to enhance their colours. But I feel like those sort of things are gimmicky, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to try those out, but these are great. Then I've got my Aussie 3-Minute Miracle Reconstructor Deep Conditioner. This is amazing. I was always using this. I need to get some more because I think I've run out, but I'm not too sure. I might have the backup somewhere. It's really cool because it's a tube like that. You can open and close, and then it just squirts out of the bottom. But obviously if you close it, you're not going to have any spillage. So that was really awesome. Really enjoyed that. And it's got that iconic Aussie smell to it, so it's really nice. Then I've got 2 neutralising shampoos from my relaxer set. I'm going to say these are okay to use even if you don't have the relaxer on your head and you're rinsing it out, because that's what these are for. It neutralises the chemical reaction that's going on. But because I had loads left over, I decided to use them, and I mixed them with some other shampoos. Again, I don't know if you're supposed to do that, but nothing happened. My head didn't blow up, nothing like that. I love the scent of these. They're kind of sweet and, I don't know, tropical scented to me, and I do like them, and they definitely thoroughly clean my hair out. But yeah, they come with the relaxer that I get, which is the Kids Organics by Africa's Best, but I get a different one, I think, depending on what's available. But yeah, really good. I think this is the one that I try to get most often. Yeah, don't know what else to say. I don't think you can get those without getting the relaxer. I don't think they do like a bigger size on their own or anything like that. Holy crap, I've only got 1 battery left. Okay, let's try and whiz through this before this breaks down. I have the Charles Worthington London Frizz-Free Serum. I used this until it was finished. I loved it at first. It gave my hair more slip, but honestly I don't know if it really reduced the frizz or not. I don't know, again, if this is one of those gimmicky kind of products. It was only £1. I think I got it in like Home Bargains or something like that. But then again, in saying that, you only get 30ml. I feel like £1 a bit more of a better price if it's 50ml at least, but regardless, it was a cheap product in a cheap shop. I don't know what these are usually range for, but I don't think I'd get this again. I just feel like frizz-free products, they're just gimmicky. My hair still had its frizz to it, whether I used this or not. But at the same time, it made my hair feel nice when I put it on. But yeah, I probably wouldn't get this again. Then I have this Stop Worrying About Your Hair Paltus BKC New Effective Hair Treatment for Strong and Healthy Hair. I think this was an oil, and I think I used it for deep treatments and stuff like that. I shared it with my mum. She used the majority of this, I think. This I got in a shop called the Beauty Palace, which has a lot of like hair care and stuff, a lot for like afro hair and stuff like that. Really liked it, but it was super thick, so I couldn't get away with it for like an everyday hair moisturizer. I had to use it if I was doing a treatment and then washing my hair straight after, because it was so thick, and even then it was difficult to wash out. But it was nice. It did leave my hair in a nice condition, and it was good for mixing because it's pretty thick, so it needed a bit more, again, slip to help it kind of get to the rest of the hair. Otherwise it just felt a bit sticky and heavy on the hair. Then what I believe is last for the hair stuff, I've got 2 things. This is the Jamaican Mango and Lime Black Castor Oil. Yeah, this is another thing that I use for deep conditioning. It's definitely got a sweet scent to it. I feel like castor oil is very sweet, very syrupy, and it feels that way as well, very thick and syrupy. So again, this is a product I couldn't use on its own. I had to mix it with stuff, and I had to wash it out afterwards. But again, it was a good oil. A lot of people were raving about black castor oil for hair. I mean, I don't think I found any major benefits or differences in my hair, but I mean, my hair still felt good afterwards, so I guess it did something. Lastly for that, I've got the Creme of Nature Argan Oil Moisturiser. This is like a cream based moisturiser, which in my routine, I use a cream and then an oil. So this is trying to restore moisture, add shine, and apparently it's good as a heat protectant, but I always use a heat protectant regardless of whether my products say they have built-in heat protectants. scents. I just don't know how strong or how reliable that is. But I really like this. It smelled pretty good as well. I used it continuously for a long while. I really enjoyed using this, and I think I would pick this up again. It's pretty cool packaging as well. I mean, it's all red and all yellow, so it blends in, but it's got some nice fine details there. So I'd probably get this again. I want to try some more Creme of Nature stuff because a lot of people again rave about that brand, but I don't think I've dived in enough with it. So yeah, I'll definitely try this out again, and maybe some other products in that brand. Now I'm going to show you some more body stuff. I didn't really have a order of how I would show you things. I was just going to grab out stuff randomly, but I kind of accidentally put things into piles as I went along filming this. So yeah, even though you've seen some body washes earlier on, I've now got a nice order of body washes that I wish to share with you. So the first one here is the I Love Mango and Papaya. I think this got used up during the Christmas or just after Christmas time, because I've got a load of body stuff during that season. And oh my god, I love this. This is one of my favourite scents from the I Love range. I would definitely get this again. It smells so good. I used this as like a bubble bath and a wash, and it was great both ways, and it was really good for shaving as well. And then I have 3 more products from the Dolly Mixtures line. This is the Red Velvet Cupcake, the Vanilla Cupcake, and the Lime Mojito. These all smell great, but I think I've mentioned in the past that they tend to irritate my skin, so I'm kind of just getting through these, trying to get rid of them. I might try again some of their newer products because I think they've got some new scents come out, but I won't go crazy and buy like all 9 like I did when these first like hit the shelves and they were £1. When I realised they were irritating my skin, I kind of just used it as bubble bath mixed with other stuff just to kind of tame it down a bit but still have that nice scent around me. So yeah, I wouldn't put this directly on my skin, like rub it in and stuff, but I do like this scent, so I might end up buying some more. Oh. What about you guys? Do you have sensitive skin or maybe like eczema prone skin? What do you use that's kind of nice scented, makes you feel nice but doesn't irritate it? Can you let me know? I worded that question really weirdly, but let me know if you have a nice brand that doesn't flare up any irritation on your skin. I would love to know. And then I've got this Jelly Belly Very Cherry Body Wash. I liked this a lot. It smelled absolutely great. But I mean, it's probably for kids. It didn't do too much. I didn't feel like uber clean when I used it. Again, most of the time I use this as like a bubble bath. It looks cute to have on display, I suppose. I just love Jelly Belly stuff, so I was drawn to this. But it's nothing special. I wouldn't necessarily go out my way to get it again. And the place I got it from, which was like 99p store, it's closed now for some reason. I think they got bought out by the Pound Stretcher, and then the Pound Stretcher didn't want their store anymore because the back was all messy, so I've heard. But yeah, this was okay. Wouldn't buy again necessarily. Okay, only a few more stuff left now. Right, so this is the Body Shop's Green Tea and Lemon Body Room and Linen Spritz. I had this for absolute years and I loved it. It was really great to spruce up the room if it smelled a bit. If you've been eating in your room, you know, you get foodie smells. So it was good to clean that away. Good on your sheets if you've had them a little bit longer on your bed than you should have. And again, you've been eating in your room. And just good to spray it on your clothes nicely. I really liked it. It smelled kind of like zesty, a little bit of warmth to it, but it was at the same time quite fruity and uplifting, so I really like this scent, and I should really get some more in this line because this was the one and only product I've ever used in this line, the ones that look like this in the Body Shop, and I loved it, and I've used it for so long and I don't know why I haven't bought any more, but this is great. I like it a lot. Then I've got this Pacifica Island Vanilla Soy Candle, and I just love the packaging of the Pacifica stuff. Absolutely gorgeous. It has Pacifica written on there, if you can even see that. But it's such a cute little glass. I might rinse it out and use it for something, I don't know. But I love the scent. I can still smell it now. It's really gorgeous, nice, and it's like a soft, sweet vanilla. It's nothing too overpowering, but it's still got that sweetness to it. It's really nice. Then, something that might throw you off a bit, because I don't know if I'm going to have the haul showing this yet, so it might be a bit weird if I'm showing it in a haul, but I've actually finished it. But this is the Maybelline New. I guess it's new, I don't know if it's still new now, Lips Balm and Blush. So I got this in the shade number 6 Shimmering Bronze, and I was like, oh, that looks quite interesting. Again, I don't know if it's a gimmicky thing. This is what the colour looks like, by the way, from what you can see. But I used it on my lips, great stuff, really pretty, nice and sparkly, just a tint of colour, and then I'd go in and put another lipstick on or whatever. But on my cheeks, it just felt like I was literally putting lip balm on my cheeks. It was just too shiny. I've got kind of oily combination skin anyway, so it didn't help out in that department. And it just didn't really show much colour. Maybe it's my skin tone, probably my skin tone, but honestly, it didn't show much colour and it felt uncomfortable. So I wouldn't use this again necessarily because the way it's marketing it to be a lip and cheek tint or whatever, I don't know if it's even a tint, it just doesn't work as on the cheeks in my opinion. It works great on the lips, not on the cheeks, so I wouldn't get it for that reason because it doesn't do half of what it claims to do. 2 makeup items. These are both from Charlotte Tilbury and they're little samples. And this is the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation with SPF 15 in the shade 8 medium. I didn't really know what shade I was going to be, and I think this pulled a little bit too light for me. But it was a nice enough foundation. It was alright. I think I've got this in a first impressions or a makeup look or get ready with me or something, so you might be seeing this around somewhere. And also again, this will probably be in the same get ready with me. This was another sample and it's the KISSING Falling from the Lipstick Tree lipstick in the shade Bitch Perfect, I believe. I went to try it out when I ordered something from Charlotte Tilbury and I liked it. It was a little more pinky than I thought it was going to be, and obviously you don't get that much in it. You literally get that and you put your lips on it and stuff, and it would have been great if it was in like a little pot, a little bit more generous with it, but yeah, it was a nice colour. I might think about getting it in the future. And something random, I don't know why I put it in here really. It's the Bic Twin Lady Sensitive Shaver. I don't think I like these. I think they were too harsh on my skin. I've got some other razors. I don't know why I've kept them. They just cut up my skin so badly, so I need to throw those out. These probably wouldn't get them anymore anyway because I've got a really nice, I think it's Gillette or Venus, or are they the same company? I don't know. A nice razor with the disposable head, so I probably won't be going back to these throwaway ones anytime soon. Oh, and here we go. This is the Garnier Ultimate Blends Sleek Restorer 1 Minute Treatment. This is what I was talking about earlier. I probably just overlooked this. I thought it was a body cream. This is for dry and frizzy hair. Super sleek and smoothness apparently it gives. I loved it. As I said, this line is one of my I think it's my second favourite hair care stuff. Great stuff, really enjoyed this. Need to be on the lookout for some more in this range. And again, I've got that other pot to try, so good stuff. And the last 3 little things I've got, this is the Avon Nail Experts Platinum Top Coat. It's a base and top coat. I don't know what the difference is. It's had a nice sparkle to it, but I don't think it did anything in terms of strengthening my nails or anything like that. I thought maybe it would because it had platinum in it, I don't know. But I've had this for quite a while now and it's just dried out, so yeah, it was alright, but you know, top coats, bottom coats, unless they actually have a treatment to them, I don't really think much of them. They just keep my nail colour in place for a bit longer, so yeah. I've got 2 hand creams as the last things to show you. This is the Beauticology Pink Grapefruit and Raspberry. I think I got this from TK Maxx, so it was a little bit cheaper, and oh my god, I really love this. As you can see, I cut it to try and get the last little segments out of it. It's really nice, quite a strange scent, but I think I liked it overall. I had to get used to the scent. It was a little bit odd, like it wasn't supposed to go, but I liked it and it was really hydrating for my hands. They didn't feel sticky and they absorbed all the moisture, but you know, they were left feeling hydrated. It didn't just disappear. So yeah, great stuff. And lastly, the Body Shop Glazed Apple Hand Cream. This was gorgeous. I guess last year or the year before I got the lip balm and that was amazing, so I went to try something else in that line and I got the hand cream and it's equally nice, but this one had a weird film to it. It didn't completely leave my hands dry and it didn't completely leave it hydrated. It had just a weird kind of greasy glaze to it, which was odd. So I'm not too sure if I was keen on that aspect, but it smelled absolutely beautiful and my hands did feel good. They did feel hydrated, didn't feel dry or anything. So recommended, definitely. I think it's only a limited seasonal Christmassy product, so it's not there all year round, unfortunately. So that is it for this empties. I can throw everything out now. I can probably get rid of this box because I'm going to put my empties in a nice little bag now so I don't overrun it and film it when that little bag's fill up, rather than leaving it for so long. I managed to beat my battery life. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. I'll speak to you next time. Take care. Bye.